Hello, this is Professor Tom here to talk to you more about language. Today I'm going to talk about how words are related. There are four basic ways that words are related. One is proximity, or how close things are to other things conceptually or in the real world. Two would be class, for example, animals and plants. Three would be parts, like you have a house, it has a porch, it has a door, it has windows. And the last one would be qualities. The house might be painted different colors, it might be a stone house, it might be a wood house. So those are the four things. Proximity works on what you really find with one word. So if I say farm, you're immediately going to associate that with cows, chickens, maybe ducks, or certain crops like corn or wheat. And if I say garden, you're probably going to think about plants more like vegetables, like peppers. If I talk about New York City, you're probably going to think about high-rise buildings, a lot of people. If I talk about Montana, you're probably not going to think about high-rise buildings and lots of people, but you will think about wide open spaces, mountains and prairies. Now, when I get to class, if I talk about animals, then classes can be divided up into subclasses. So if I'm talking about animals, it could be mammals, it could be birds, it could be fishes, and then we go further down on any of them. If I talk about mammals, then I could further divide mammals down into well, humans and non-humans, or farm animals, wild animals. Now again, when I get to parts with anything, they're related. We usually don't talk about humans having claws, except for metaphorically, and we obviously don't talk about humans having fins, whereas fish have fins, but they don't have legs. That's another thing about parts. And then qualities, again, distinguish. A green frog is not a purple frog. Okay? A red car might be the same brand and model as a yellow car, but the quality is the color. You get to a human. You've got tall humans, short humans, in between humans, and you might talk about a good athlete as opposed to a klutz. What else? We can talk about smart people and people who aren't so smart. And so, in every case, you can divide these four different qualities, which are proximity, how close things are, class, what kind of objects they are, parts, again, the parts that they have, the things that go with them. Wheels go with cars, tires go with cars. And then qualities. That could be color, it could be size. Generally, qualities we use in English we describe with adjectives. So this is one way, like when people are talking, that they associate one thing with the other. And, you know, it's really the case that when you get down to classes and stuff, people often have different little concepts of what the classes are. If you say the word dog to me, I just think of a general dog because I'm not a dog person. But you know, someone that's a dog, someone who likes dogs or has a dog, they can generally tell you the type of dog it is. You know, in my mind, there's dogs. Big dogs, little dogs. I might recognize a Saint Bernard or a Labrador or a Terrier or a Poodle. But there are other bigger subdivisions when you get down to class. And it works that way with every word. So, that's another thing to keep in mind when we're dealing with meaning. All meanings are not the same.